Have you ever been late to classes because of manually signing in before entering the school premises? Or felt unsafe and unsecured inside the college? What about experiencing delays due to the foot traffic caused by the long line of students waiting for their turn? Well, worry no more because we've got you covered. Introducing a shift to a technology based system where QR codes and scanners, instead of the usual pen and paper, are utilized for an easier and safer sign in process. You simply tap it in and you're ready to go. But before getting into the exciting part, we want to let you know that we've also come up with other real world problems that can be solved through incorporating oral health informatics, which we will explain briefly. First, how can the patient easily access their personal dental health record and communicate with their current dentist about it? Since most patients have a hard time recalling their dental history, it would be helpful if they could easily access their personal dental health records anytime and anywhere using any portable device. Sounds good, right? Second, how can the UPCD administration assist clinicians in finding patients? Clinicians are often left to find their own patients, and the specificity of requirement for patient cases is a persistent concern among the clinicians. That said, there should be assistance from the college to ensure that there is an efficient and streamlined process for patient acquisition. Third, utilization of online resources in creating a support group within UPCD students that will serve as a safe space for sharing thoughts and feelings, opinion-based ideas, and any information that may be of help to others along the journey of completing the degree program. As most are struggling to meet academic demands that come along with being a UPCD student, it would help to have a free space for students that may share the same sentiments and situation. Fourth, how can UPCD reach out to patients who do not have access to or knowledge of online platforms? This simply aims for easier dental appointments that can be accessed by the public. Fifth, how can computer-based assessment be integrated in the teaching of oral anatomy to ensure consistent and objective learning? Faculty availability during consultations or checking of oral anatomy drawings and outputs may vary. Aside from this, consultation may happen at intervals. These situations have resulted in contradicting feedback and student confusion. 6. How can the UPCD administration ensure that infection control and patient safety are properly enforced and disease transmission is prevented by the clinicians when handling patients? This is to prevent any adverse incidents from happening in patients as well as with the clinicians in practice. And lastly is a chosen topic, which we've introduced earlier. How can the students and faculty be able to log in easily when entering the College of Dentistry without lining up and getting late? While we focus on the easier login process in UPCD, we've ranked the other unchosen topics from the most desirable to the least desirable, which goes as follows. On the top of the list is the computer-based assessment in the teaching of oral anatomy. Second is the easier access to patients' personal dental health records, followed by the UPCD assistance to clinicians in looking for patients, which is then followed by the creation of an online safe space among students, administration of infection control and patient safety, and finally, utilizing online platforms for easier patient reach. Well, we hope you're still with us because we reached the exciting part. All ears on us as we discuss the relevance and timeliness of our proposal. As mentioned, the current pen and paper login system of UPCD is time-consuming, which results in traffic, entrance blockage, and class tardiness. QR codes will not just store identification for each UPCD constituent, but will also provide a more organized list of information compared to the pen and paper system. The crime rate in the Philippines is also still relatively high. There's a possibility that some people may pretend to be a student and log into the pen and paper system using a different name. This kind of situation, having an intruder inside the building, could bring a lot of risk to the UPCD constituents. The use of the technology-based system can provide more security since the identity of the people entering the building will be more verifiable. Aside from this, although we are already recovering from the pandemic and restrictions have been lifted, we cannot guarantee the complete immunity of every individual from acquiring the virus. That said, this is a tool to be utilized in contact tracing and as recorded data of individuals coming in and out of the building, making the tracking easier if needed and necessary. Moreover, this initiative is environment friendly. Consumables like pens and paper will be reduced. A small but significant contribution we can make in decreasing solid waste and minimizing the impact of global warming that we experience. With our proposal, a secure, convenient, and faster login process will be possible. A technology-based system using QR codes and scanners for an easier and safer sign-in process. Tap it in, and you're ready to go.